All right, welcome to 13 Not Reviews, and today we are reviewing Annabelle Comes Home. Directed by Gary Dauberman, written by James Wan, and screenplay by Gary Dauberman. I don't know if I said that right. I think Gary was the writer on the first two Annabelle films. Starring Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, which play the Warrens, and they're not hardly in the film, so don't get too excited about that. Because usually they make these films, but this is kind of a spinoff. So it's on par with what usually goes on. They're usually only in the Conjuring movies, the actual Conjuring ones, not the spinoffs. So this is actually starring Makina Grace, which plays the daughter, Madison Eisman, which plays the babysitter, and Katie Sarafi, which plays the babysitter's friend, who's lost her father and wants to come over or sneak over while she's babysitting and see if she can conjure up her dad or something. Michael Cimino, who plays Bob, who's got a very weird nickname, Balls, in the film, but which is probably the best thing about the film, is the funniest, and it's funny, I guess, because they keep saying Bob's got balls. Now, excuse me. Basically, the plot of this film is, while babysitting the daughter of Ed and Lorraine Warren, a teenager and her friend unknowingly awaken the evil spirit trapped in a doll. It starts off with them bringing the doll home, and the timeline on this movie after they get her home, I think, jumps ahead a little bit. So the timeline is basically Annabelle Creations, Annabelle, The Conjuring, Annabelle Comes Home. So the Warrens are leaving for a day and they need a babysitter, and the girl comes over to babysit. Now, the girl's friend comes over too, and she's the one that kind of releases everything, but she's trying to get with her dad, who died, and she's trying to speak to him, I guess, through all the stuff that they got in that one room. You know, the Warrens got that one room. It's got all the junk in it from all their exorcisms and stuff, or hauntings. And she sneaks in there and she lets out Annabelle, basically. Annabelle is now a beacon for all spirits. So, with that being said, she gets trapped in this room at one point. And you would think this is like the situation that nobody wants to be in a Conjuring film. You got Annabelle, who's a beacon for all these spirits, and all these things in the room now are open, or, let out, I guess. It's kind of like Ghostbusters. When they turn off the machine and all the spirits get out, it's basically the same concept. You let Annabelle out, all the spirits get out. So, then this girl gets locked in the room. And I'm sitting here like, this is probably the most dangerous, most fucked up place you could be. Something badass is going to fucking happen. No. I don't know. I mean, she sits there and watches TV of herself, and nothing fucking happens to her. It's fucking like the dumbest shit I ever seen. It's like the perfect opportunity to do something fucked up. And something bad, could happen, and it just doesn't happen. I'm just like, this is like the worst place you could ever put yourself in that situation, and nothing fucking happened. Really? That had me going there, had me pissed. There was also, you get introduced to some new ghosts in this film, the ferryman and the bride. Now, the ferryman had potential to be something cool, and it just didn't happen for me. I thought they didn't do a good job of, I guess, portraying the ferryman, I guess. I don't know. Some people might like him. I don't know. I thought it was a cool idea because he was supposed to be a serial killer or something. I don't know. But I thought it was a cool idea what they did with it, but it just didn't work out. The bride seemed like an insidious rip, which is basically, I think that's James Wan too, if I'm not mistaken, or something. But the bride thing, it was the creepiest part about it. They had the one scene again where they used the nun thing, where the ghost walks around the room through the shadows, and then it gets in the mirror and fucking does something crazy. Which that was a cool scene, but they've already done the motherfucker in Conjuring 2. So it's already been done. I don't know why they just rehashing shit. I guess I don't know. Basically, Annabelle is basically now Goosebumps with just a little bit of a level up. So anybody can go watch this motherfucker. Nothing really fucking bad happens. I'm not even sure. I think there's one scene with blood. One scene with blood. And it was more like a I'm imagining or something. Like it didn't even happen. There was a wolf ghost. Like, I don't even know where the fuck we're doing now anymore. I mean, a wolf ghost, a ghost of a wolf comes after them outside. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore. They're just getting kind of stupid with the ghost. So you got that, and I mean, and then we got the kids again, and you might as well do the It thing and the Stranger Things thing, all that bullshit. So kids are the heroes again. Kids kick ass. I don't know, man. This is and one of the dumber scenes to me, I thought, was the projector. The projector comes on, and it is a exorcism that the Warrens are performing, an old exorcism that they had recorded themselves on, and one of the people that was possessed in this film, gets exorcised by a old film of the Warrens exorcising a different ghost. So they got a 2-for-1 on that, I guess, on that exorcism, because they exorcised two ghosts. And I just thought it was this dumbest thing. The projector comes on and exorcises the spirit in this person from an old one. I don't know. I think this film was dumb. It's the worst one. I do not recommend this film. If you want to go see it, and then like you just want to take somebody that doesn't really even watch horror, they could probably handle this motherfucker, because it's actually just kind of quite dumb, unless they're just terrified of dolls. And I don't even think the doll is really in it that much, to tell you the truth. So that's basically all I got for this motherfucker. I like I said, I'm done with Annabelle. The Conjuring movies are cool, but Annabelle Creations was the best one. Like I said, the only reason I went and seen that is I went to Donald Farmer's premiere, and I was actually kind of liked premiere of Cannibal Cop, but I actually kind of liked Creations. I thought they did some cool stuff in it. They actually did some cool like scares during the day and stuff. There really wasn't none of that in this film. This film had no balls, even though the kid's name in this was Balls. Like this movie didn't have no balls at all. And I don't plan on buying this film. Usually I get these films. I don't even know if I plan on seeing this film again. I don't know. It was kind of dark. I mean, the film, because I was at the drive-in and people's headlights kept going on the film, but just the story and everything, and nothing really happened. I mean, I didn't think anything. I don't think nothing even got when the Warrens finally come home. I mean, it's just like whatever, another day. Anyway, that's all I got for you on this. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. Y'all come back and hang with me again sometime.